Okay, so I'm going to introduce. I have my mom, Amy Stone, and then Josh Davis, Jeremy Stone, Pam Manfred, Beth and Christopher Stone, and Kim and Riley Stone, and Kenny Manfred. They're all in my audience. And then some little kids. Here are my note cards, and I have highlighted specific things. So, okay, here I go. All right, so I am going to tell you how I got here. And when I mean here, I mean how I became to have a passion for nature. So I grew up in near Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we lived in a housing development, and they all had yards. And I didn't ever get to experience being in the woods. And in fact, my dad would garden, and I would hide in my bedroom when he would be out there because I was terrified of earthworms. So I never had a garden. I would play in the yard, but that was the extent of it. As an adult, I moved to Earlysville, Virginia, and we lived in a house, and it was surrounded by woods. And I never went in the woods, not once. In fact, when I would come home late at night, a lot of times it would be very, very dark. There was no street lights or anything like that. And I would take my phone and turn on the flashlight and run into the house as fast as I could because I was like, what is that noise out there? So I thought there were bears and snakes, and which there are, but I was deathly afraid. So then 5 years ago, I met my now fiance, and he introduced me to farm life. And we would take walks in the woods, and on the farm, it's a couple hundred acres, and there's rolling hills, and there's a lot of wooded area. So now today, I absolutely have such a passion for nature. I have a garden, and I get down on my hands and knees and dig in the dirt and just get all muddy. And when I find earthworms, I get so excited because I know they're beneficial to the soil, and I'm always like, oh my goodness, look at the worms. And so it's a complete 360. And the other thing is, when I'm walking in the woods, depending if it rained or if it is snowed, the time of day, within 30 minutes, the woods can change. The smell, it's if it's dry, the air smells different. You can smell all the floral blossoms, or if it's damp, it has a different kind of smell. So I walk my puppies several times a week in the woods, and we just have an amazing time. So in conclusion, I'm being terrified of the woods to absolutely having an extreme passion and love for nature. Thanks for watching.